Hello, welcome to my workspace. I'm ready to get started on some great projects today. What is a continuous improvement operating system? Think of your business like a smartphone. The apps are sales, marketing, operations, finance, HR, and customer success. The operating system is the underlying way everything runs and works together. Most businesses are like phones with random apps installed and no coherent OS. Things clash, nothing talks well, and performance is unpredictable. A continuous improvement operating system is a simple backbone that connects your strategy to your daily work, creates consistent rhythms of improvement, keeps everyone aligned on what better means, and makes sure you don't lose the gains you work so hard to create. We'll break it into 4 main loops. 1, strategy and goals. Loop 2, process and improvement loop. 3, people and culture loop. 4, personal leadership loop. Each loop is simple on its own. The magic is how they reinforce each other. Loop 1, strategy and goals. Loop number 1 is your strategy and goals loop. This answers, where are we going? What matters most right now? How will we know if we're winning? Without this, improvement is random. Step 1, true north and 3 to 5 strategic objectives. Once or twice a year, you clarify your true north as a short statement. Here's the kind of business we're building over the next 3 to 5 years. Choose 3 to 5 strategic objectives for the next 12-18 months, such as profitability targets, revenue, recurring revenue goals, key customer outcomes, retention, satisfaction, critical operational improvements, lead time, quality, people, leadership development. Step 2, define a few key metrics. For each objective, pick 1 to 3 metrics that tell you if you're moving in the right direction. Example: objective, improve net margin. Metrics: gross margin percent, rework cost, overtime hours. Objective, increase retention. Metrics: churn rate, renewal rate, NPS, or simple satisfaction score. Step 3, quarterly focus. Each quarter, you revisit your objectives, decide which ones get focused in the next 90 days. Select a handful of improvement projects that support those targets. This loop is about aiming the rest of your CI work. You don't let the quarter be a mystery. You decide what winning looks like and where improvement energy goes. Loop 2, process and improvement. Loop number 2 is your process and improvement loop. This is where the work happens. Mapping, analyzing, experimenting, standardizing. Step 1, identify and map your core processes. For each strategic focus area, you pick the key value stream or process: lead to sale, order to cash, onboarding, support, etc. Map it in 5 to 10 steps so everyone can see the flow. Step 2, spot problems and opportunities. Ask, where are the bottlenecks and delays? Where do we get errors, rework, or customer complaints? Where do we lose leads or customers? Use simple tools, problem statements, 5 whys for root cause, basic metrics, lead time, defect rate, conversion. Step 3, run small experiments. Instead of trying huge risky changes, you define small experiments. If we change X, we expect Y to improve by Z. A test over a short period, measure before and after. Examples: change a handoff between sales and delivery to reduce drop balls, improve an email sequence to boost conversion or activation, standardize a high variation step to cut rework. Step 4, standardize and scale what works. If an experiment works, you turn it into standard work. Checklists, SOPs, scripts, templates. Train your team, update your documentation. This loop runs over and over. Map, see, test, standardize. It's how process improvements become real and repeatable, not just one-time heroics. Loop 3, people and culture. Loop number 3 is your people and culture loop. This answers, how do we get the team engaged and keep them improving, not just complying? Without this loop, CI is just you pushing alone. Step 1, leadership behaviors. As the owner or leader, you treat problems as opportunities, not excuses to blame. Ask data-driven questions. What do the numbers say? Protect improvement time like client time. Coach people to think and solve, not just take orders. Your behavior sets the tone for the whole system. Step 2, team rhythms. You install simple rhythms like weekly CI huddles, 15 to 30 minutes to ask, what went well? What problems did we see? What one improvement will we try? Regular reviews, monthly or quarterly to step back and look at trends, projects, and big lessons. These rhythms keep improvement continuous instead of occasional. Step 3, skills and safety. You give your team basic problem-solving skills, clear problem statements, 5 whys, simple experiments. A safe environment to share issues without fear of blame. You respond to problems with curiosity, why did this happen? Not panic. Step 4, recognition and growth. You recognize people publicly for surfacing problems and leading improvements. Tie CI contribution to how people grow in the company. The message becomes, around here you're not just valued for doing work, you're valued for improving the work. Loop 4, personal leadership, your own OS. Loop number 4 is your personal leadership loop. This is your own operating system as the owner, because if you're chaotic, distracted, and always reacting, your CI system will reflect that. Key personal practices, daily planning ritual. 10 minutes to choose your top priorities and align with your weekly goals. Block time for deep work on strategy and improvement, not just urgent tasks. Daily reflection. 5-10 minutes at the end of the day. What went well? What didn't? What will I adjust tomorrow? Weekly review, 30-45 minutes to review. Progress on strategic objectives, where your time went, which experiments worked, what you'll do more of or less of next week. Learning and thinking time, protected blocks to study, think, and design the business, not just operate in it. You're applying the same continuous improvement logic to yourself. Plan, act, reflect, adjust. When all 4 loops run, strategy, process, people, and personal, you're no longer just doing CI. You're running on continuous improvement. How it all runs in a month and challenge. Let's put this into a simple picture of how your continuous improvement operating system runs over a typical month. At the start of a quarter, you revisit your true north and strategic objectives. You choose 1 to 3 priorities for the next 90 days. You select a small set of CI projects that support those. Each month, you pick which process or area to focus on first. You map it, identify problems, and design a few experiments. You define metrics and update your simple dashboard. You hold a monthly CI review. What's moving? What's stuck? What have we learned? Each week, you run weekly CI huddles with your team. Look at a few key numbers. Reflect on wins and problems. Decide on 1 or 2 improvements to test. You keep your personal leadership loop going. Plan your week around strategic priorities. Protect time for deep work and thinking each day. You start with a quick plan aligned to your week and quarter. You handle operations, but always with an eye on improvement. You end with a short reflection and decide 1 small personal adjustment for tomorrow. Over time, this OS turns into a business that gets clearer each quarter, processes that get smoother each month, a team that gets more engaged each week, and a leader, you, who gets more focused and effective each day. Here's your challenge. Don't try to implement every piece overnight. In the next 30 days, pick 1 loop to strengthen. If you lack direction, work on the strategy and goals loop. Define your true north and 3 to 5 objectives. If processes are messy, work on the process and improvement loop. Map 1 key process, run a small experiment, and standardize 1 win. If team engagement is low, work on the people and culture loop, start weekly CI huddles, and begin recognizing improvement behavior. If you feel personally overwhelmed, work on the personal leadership loop. Install a daily planning and reflection habit. Once that loop is running more smoothly, move to the next one and connect them. That's how you go from isolated tools and random initiatives to a continuous improvement operating system that runs your entire business. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me which loop are you going to focus on first, strategy, process, people, or personal. Thanks for watching, and keep building a business that doesn't just survive, it runs on continuous improvement by design.